Hello, Stonewall. So, the journey to the west. Last time I talked about the Monkey King, Sun Wukong. Awesome stone monkey with unlimited powers, transformation, and immortality that can go around 7 times over. He definitely is the main character, right? Nah. The main character is this guy, Tang Zong. I am sorry if I mispronounce any of the names in these videos. Anyways. Well, this guy is a Buddhist monk. And his, background is interesting. Well, for starters, he's a reincarnation of the golden cicada. Do your own research on this guy. He is a disciple of the Buddha. Well, former disciple since the whole reincarnation thing. And no, he is not a ginormous golden bug. That's just the name of the guy. Don't even ask, I'm not even... Well, that's not the only thing weird about this guy. Well, his parents' background is also interesting. His father was very intelligent, and he decided to get a job in working for the Jade Emperor. After he got the job and was being paraded around the city, his future wife dropped a ball on his head trying to decide her future husband. And that's how those two got together. While the man was going to get his promotion, he brought his mother and his new wife along. His mother got sick, so he left her in the town under the care of the innkeeper, left some money, and said he would be back in a month or two to pick her up and bring her back. I hope nothing goes wrong there. Definitely not foreshadowing. So him and his wife run into a ferryman named Lu Hong. The ferryman sees how beautiful the woman is, so he kills her husband, takes her as his own wife, and also takes the guy's promotion. What a jerk. So, when her baby is born, the baby of her true husband, not her fake husband, she bites off his baby toe, writes a note about what happened and what's the situation, and Moses' them. Yay! The little baby is picked up in the river and given the name Riverfloat by a nice monk, and raised in the Golden Mountain Monastery. Nice. Well, as he grew up, he asked the monk about his parentage, aka when he turned 18, and he went off on a quest of vengeance to free his mother and avenge his father. I sound like a broken record. He manages to get into his mother's house while Lu Hong is gone, and actually get to reconnect with his mother. She recognizes him by the missing baby toe. Nice forethought, huh? She basically explains the situation, and he goes off and tries to find his grandmother, who is now a beggar and blind because her son never came to get her. He heals his grandmother's blindness, and she cries when seeing him because he looks exactly like his father. Kind of bittersweet. After beating up the bad guy, explaining all the information to his other grandparents, freeing his mother, as the families are all crying, the monk's father comes back. He's alive! How is this possible? Well, way back when his mother was sick, and before him and his wife went on their journey back to where he's going to be living for the rest of his life, supposedly, he sees a fish in the market. It has moving eyes. Apparently this is a sign of intelligence, so he sets the fish free, and the fish turned out to be a dragon. The dragon saved the guy's dead body, put a portal in it to keep it from rotting, and somehow kept his soul from going back into the cycle, and kept him basically waiting until his family problems were fixed to bring him back. Spirits are complicated, just plain and simple. Well, after the family is all reunited, Riverfloat goes back to being a monk. And a good monk, since he's a good monk, he's picked for a very special festival happening after several events that I don't feel like talking about. Holy fridge, that was complicated. So he's picked for this several-day festival, and bam, Kuan Yin shows up. Let me explain. So, after the whole Monkey King incident, Buddha went back to the Thunderclap Monastery, wrote out some scriptures called the Tripitaka. These are magical scriptures, supposedly able to redeem anyone, even the worst of people. His plan is to send it to the sinful land of the East, that he cannot deliver himself. No, he needs the scriptural pilgrim to make the journey all the way to the Thundercloud Monastery, then bring it back to the East to spread Buddhism. Wow, this sounds like a non-violent crusade. So, I sound like a broken record. He sends Kuan Yin and her disciple Moksha to go and find a scripture pilgrim. And they do, aka Tripitaka. They give him a magical robe and a magical staff, and give him the basically directions of stuff. After a little goodbye party, the Jade Emperor, and now going by the name of Tripitaka because of his journey, are blood brothers. Tripitaka and 2 attendants and a horse leave the next day on the beginning of their quest. But oh no, disaster of disaster. Tripitaka and his attendants are captured. Tripitaka's attendants are eaten, and now Tripitaka is waiting to be eaten himself. Oh no, disaster of disasters. So, how does this monk get out of here? Well, an old man shows up, frees him and the horse, and they get out of there. When Tripitaka goes to thank the old man, he's gone. He was the golden star of Venus. Well, Tripitaka goes on his way, and he runs into a hunter who has dominion over mountain lions, wolves, and tigers of the area. Weird. He stays the night at this hunter's family's house, but since they hunt everything they catch, and Buddhists are specifically vegan, the hunter needs to go out and find some more stuff, because let's just be honest, you do not be a jerk to your house guests in any mythology. That's how you get turned into a tree. Oh, wrong mythology. Well, I'm pretty sure it could still happen in this mythology. So, after, let me just read it here. Tripitaka exorcised the ghost of the hunter's father from the house. Him and the hunter go the next morning and stop at a mountain. The hunter does not have dominion over this animals, so he needs to leave Tripitaka here. Tripitaka, afraid of traveling alone because, let's be honest, he's not a fighter. They hear a calling from the mountain. A.K.A. Sun Wukong! Yay! Sun Wukong basically asks Tripitaka if he's the scripture pilgrim. Because guess what? On Kuan Yin and Moksha's way to get Tripitaka, they ran into a few questionable individuals who agreed and signed up to be the scripture pilgrim's disciples for, redemption. Monkey was one of these. And he basically said he needs to get out from under the mountain. So Tripitaka and the hunter go and remove the seal and back up to the minimum safe distance for Monkey to break it out of the mountain. Bye-bye, mountain. The hunter leaves the two, and as Tripitaka and Monkey head on, a tiger appears. Monkey summons his staff and takes off the tiger's skin and continues to wear it. So that is terrifying. These two are off to an interesting start as disciple and master. As they travel, Sun Wukong can't stay out of mischief, aka killing people. Since this is against Buddhist beliefs, Tripitaka tries to stop him, but because Monkey is Monkey, the two get in a fight and Monkey runs away. By running, I mean cloud somersaulting. And he does this all the way, basically almost too far for a mountain, leaving Tripitaka on his own. An old lady shows up with some old garments and says, Have you lost your disciple, young one? Basically explaining the whole situation, the old lady gives him the clothes and explains a little incantation type thing that may help the situation. And then the lady disappears. Behold, 2 for 2 for Tripitaka meeting old people who just happen to be celestial deities. That was Kuan Yin. Meanwhile, Monkey went back to his neighbor's house. You know, the dragon who he shook down for weapon and clothes. He stops by for some tea. The dragon tells him he should not give up enlightenment and true immortality, and Monkey goes back. Monkey asks about the clothes, and Tripitaka gives him a bold-faced lie. Monkey asks if he can have him, and Tripitaka says yes. Monkey puts it on, and it is cursed. Tripitaka recites a spell, giving Monkey a migraine. So, now, the scales evenly tilted out, even though Monkey is very peeved as the two continue on. And that's where we're going to leave it for today. Bye! Have a nice one. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to hear more of. Bye!